How's it going, everybody? It's Lockhart here, and today we're going to play Higan Eruthyll. And specifically, we're going to go over some of the banners and some of the news that have been going on. Before we get into it, I just want to go over some housekeeping. That is, if we get to 1K subs or 100K views total, I will be doing a giveaway, which will be some gunpla for anybody, whether you want it or you don't. It's either going to be Master Grade or Real Grade. It depends on what I get my hands on, but I would love to be able to do that and celebrate with everybody. Y'all have been amazing. I feel like the Higan crowd have been top tier. The videos I've been putting out have gotten the most, I want to say the highest average, which is amazing. Just shows that the community is there, and glad to see y'all showing up. So getting into it, let's go over some of the news. Now, we got a lot. First bit of it is going to be this banner here with Antelo and TikTok. I like the name TikTok. I don't know why. My only thing with this iridescent paws is that she uses fungus, and something about fungus just don't sound good. But super cool character. We'll go at the back end of it. We take a look at some of our skills. Antelo's magic wand is burning with life, casting 35% chance to give vitality and 50% chance to trigger vitality twice. Grants a skill of chance of being able to dual cast temporarily, which is pretty good. Great for caster. Fluorescent fungus wields her staff to damage equal to 200% AP. Really alright. Let it rain. Antelo summons fungi to deal magic damage equal to quite a bit to all enemies in a circular area and remove 2 stacks of buffs from them, which is probably a mechanic that we'll see a lot of. So this is definitely a DPS debuffing unit, I guess the best way to put it. Whirling fungus. Antelo flings her fungus to the target, polymorphing the target for 5 seconds, which is crazy. Polymorphing in any game is always good, basically, aka Toad, for 5 seconds, including 1 stack of Masquerade. Polymorphing effect duration is halved in Director Showdown. Makes sense. What is Masquerade? A unit poison, but Masquerade takes magic damage equal to 1082 plus 76% of Antelo's EP every 2 seconds. This effect lasts for 8 seconds, maxing at 3 stacks. And then Polymorph is turned into a harmless critter for a duration. So that is gross. So when you think about this, with her vivifying, getting dual cast, and casting this twice, you get to 3 stacks a lot easier than you think. So requires a little bit of manual play, but I feel like autoplay, it depends. And then Benny the Antelope. Antelo enters full of vigor state. Full of vigor, chance of triggering vitality increases 15%. Of chance of triggering vitality continuously increasing 10%. Skill damage increases by 50%. This effect lasts for 12 seconds. So super cool stuff. Caster AP, obviously not somebody that can tank damage for you, but if you did not get the previous one that just passed, here is your shot at another. Now we have TikTok, who's supposed we don't have a lot of good tanks, so this might be something here. Mostly armor, low on MR, so I already have one that does this really well, so I don't know if it will matter if I get her or not. Depends on how many dupes. If we take a look at her skills, one of her passives, TikTok's next 3 basic attacks become clockwise clock, and she gains iron skin mid within 7 seconds. Clockwise clock deals physical damage 180% to all nearby enemies, and then iron skin armor increased by 20%. The effect can be overwritten by a stronger effect of the same type. Makes sense. Tempo of Time. TikTok wields her weapon based on the Tempo of Time, dealing magic damage. Position Reverser. Aiming a single target, TikTok travels damage. Swap position with the target. Oh, swap position. If this is a backline attack, that would be kind of crazy good. TikTok will swap positions again 5 seconds later, during which the enemy's armor is reduced by 20% if TikTok recasts the same skill This skill during the period, she will swap positions with another selected target. TikTok sweeps her. Okay, so time sweep sweeps her weapon 3 times to deal damage equal to well, that's quite a bit to enemies within an arc. Each time hitting an enemy, this skill is 65% chance of encroaching cold. Encroaching cold is 5% down. Yeah, you guys should know that. It goes up to 10 stacks. This could be something that's really useful in the mesmerizing labyrinth. And then petrified domain unfolds a petrified domain to bring her enemy to a trial. Petrifies all enemies for 6 seconds and draws 1 self skill card. Petrified unit is disabled from attacking or moving, and the status effect on them will stop running the normal duration. Wow, that's actually, so this is like one of those skills like you wish that the big shield lady has, but it's not an alt, and they can still, then they become invulnerable to certain attacks. It seems like people can just get disabled for 6 seconds and still get attacked. That is kind of nice. Probably a little too nice. Limited wish. Okay, so we have Excalibur, Behold the Sword. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a second. We have Chiamcom. I keep saying the name wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. I have this unit as my AP caster. Pretty strong, I would say. And then we have the Phantom of the Opera. Kind of, again, Phantom Rocco, good card to have for extra armor. What do we, and then we have new events, Wander Fantasy. We'll go over that. Okay, all the plays and characters. Fence Superfusion, awesome. You love to have that. Arc Task drop, always handy. This is always good for being able to farm XP and the Nilo coins. Mesmerized Labyrinth drop 2, except that starts on the 30th. Why don't, at least it's staggered? Okay, fine. You know what? At least it's staggered a little bit. So Arc is coming tomorrow, and then on the 30th we have Mesmerizing drop. Wander Fantasy lasting today until the 5th of next month, which we'll get into that as well. What do we have here? Season length adjustment to match the pace of updates. Each season of Director Showdown will be adjusted from 21 to 14 starting from season 5. After each victory, the points gained accordingly. Season, okay. I like even numbers. Cool. And then what are we doing here? Everything else here is you've kind of, okay, that's fine. All right, so that is quite a bit to kind of unpack. Let's take a look at the rest of the banners here. Nuno has come back, a great healer if you guys don't have. Again, CM Cam, I almost have a pity to redeem because my luck has been absolute trash. Let's take a look at Excalibur here. Ooh, should be hopefully a good card. Energy recharge, amazing. Love to see it. When casting a skill, its magic damage crit rate increases by 5, 20, 35, 50 for the first 4 times that the damage dealer is a Lumino character. Besides the bonus crit rate, the skill's crit damage increases by blah 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 for the first 4 times. Besides the bonus crit rate. So I think this wording is not the greatest, but I think it just means additionally. More to look up on that, but that is sick. Okay, not bad. I take a look at this one, and I think we have seen this one before. All right, yeah, increase AD upon casting. Skill damage increases by 20% for 6 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every 20 seconds. Amazing to have for long drawn out battles. Especially for hoplites. And then we have the rest of all of these at 2%. Fine. Let's take a look at Chiamcom. I wish I knew his name. We're going to take a look at his. And for him specifically, his 5-star play is going to be Invigoration. Oh, it's increased by 10%. The character deals increased 10% increased damage based on their current HP. Max HP scaling caps at 80% HP. Okay, so fine. So that's fine. If self-summoned pet is on the battlefield, then gain 1 stack of 10% magic damage effect every 5 seconds. Max 3 stacks. So, alright. Plays around summoning the bear, and then increase max HP after skilling alt, increase 80 30 seconds. Okay, sorry, so I was wrong about Rocco's card. That is all right. And then we have the classic play and yada yada. Okay, so that is kind of your update and your news. We have a bunch of rewards which I will claim for myself. Let's go into Wander Fantasy. I hate Wander Fantasy. I hate Wander Fantasy because I do not have the time to plan out every single thing that I want to do in order to do the best that I can, just because I don't have that much time, and I also don't have the amount the teams that can actually do it for me. And then some of these get rid of characters. Say, oh yeah, here you go, can't deploy healers or rangers. That is painful. Can't deploy hoplite and assassins. I mean, at least it's one or the other, but still, like, holy guacamole. Easy event. Am I crazy that it's back here? No, not necessarily. Am I gonna do it? Absolutely. It's really not that hard to do. It is a different mechanic that you don't see too often, so super cool. In general, just as a concept. I'm just bad. That is my perspective. Doesn't mean that it's a bad game mode. And that's kind of it. If y'all need anything, you know, leave it in PMs. Let me know if you have any feedback, blah blah blah, all that stuff. If you've watched until this point, please y'all like and subscribe. Giveaway coming at that milestone, and honestly, I do not think that we are as far away as I initially thought we were. And beyond, and last bit for PSA, I finally got a chance to get rid of a bunch of inactive units in the club for Final Fantasy. If y'all want to join a very casual crew, all you have to do is kind of log in, play. I don't need you to jump on Discord and figure out who's going at what turn. It's just here for funs, you know, like, so if you want to just be chill in some place that's kind of, you know, there, kind of my house, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully y'all enjoying the weather out there, depending on where you're from. And thanks.